Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2024 Sakai Virtual Conference. I'm really glad that you guys could be here today. And we do have a few folks kind of popping in just after the hour, but I went ahead and started on time so we can get through our agenda this morning. And I think you'll see we have a pretty great day planned. So I'm Wilma Hodges. I'm the Sakai Community Manager, and I'm also the Director of Training and E-Learning at Longsight. I know most of you folks, but I figured I'd go ahead and introduce myself for anybody who might not know me already. So just some general conference tips. All of the sessions today will be recorded. So I do ask that you keep your microphone and your video muted unless you're presenting or participating. We will have a birds of a feather later this afternoon, which you're welcome to turn on your microphones and things for. But during most of the regular sessions, you want to keep those muted just so that they don't disrupt the presenters, and it'll also be part of the recording. So we do recommend using a headset with a microphone to avoid audio feedback, or earbuds on a microphone. That works too. And there's more tips in the conference website. In Sakai, the attendee FAQ page has additional details on like where you can go get the slides and a link to the discussion if you have questions, that kind of stuff. And there is also a Slack channel in Apereo Slack if you feel like slacking with other attendees during the session. You can go to Sakai VC24, and that will let you actually participate in the Slack with folks if you wanted to do that. So it looks like a few more folks are popping in here. Let me make sure that they get added. Okay. So we'll start off with just a couple quick icebreakers, and we did these last year. These are using Poll Everywhere, but I thought they were kind of fun, so we'll redo them again this year. Yeah. So if you go to this URL, or if you scan this QR code, it should take you to the page that you need to be. And make sure you stay muted if you're not presenting, please. All right. So we'll go to the first one. And this is from where are you joining us? Whoops. There we go. From where are you joining us activity. So if you go to this URL up at the top, just put a little dot on the map where you're connecting from, so we can get an idea of what sort of worldwide participation we might have. So it looks like it refreshes every couple seconds. I'll give you guys a minute to do that. I don't know if I can participate on this screen, probably not. I'm not going to try. I would put a little dot on Florida, but I don't want to mess it up. It looks like we got a lot of people up here in this Eastern Mideast quadrant, and some folks from Spain. Great. I'll give you just another minute or two. Okay, we got somebody a little further west, a couple people out west. Awesome. All right. Okay, well, I'm sure we have other folks that have not yet pointed themselves out on the map. Oh, looks like we got someone up here from, I think, probably the Netherlands. And a few more people on the East Coast and Midwest area. So we definitely are a worldwide community, spanning multiple time zones. So that's always nice to visualize with a map. All right, so let's go to our next icebreaker. And that is, let's see here. Slideshow. this is our Wordle. So let's go ahead and move to the next activity. And let me just make sure that the Wordle activity is active. And activate this one. Okay, it should be active if you go there. So yeah, so what are you looking to get out of today's event? What do you hope to take away from our time together? Just anything that springs to mind, go ahead and feel free to put it into our little Wordle activity so we get a sense of what folks are looking for today. And it's fun to see it shift shape depending. So a lot of people look like they're looking for ideas. That's always great. Knowledge, features, updates, roadmap, trivia. Updates and knowledge, definitely. A lot of folks are looking for that. All right, so hopefully we'll be able to deliver on all of those things and more. So thank you guys for participating in our Wordle. All right, let me go back to my presentation here. And just another kind of public information announcement, in case you didn't already know, Sakai does turn 20 this year. So Sakai and Sakai Gur are 20 years old this year. And I thought I'd play a little happy birthday song. Feel free to sing along if you want. Pause. It's enough happy birthday. So yeah, as Christina knows, it's almost old enough to drink in the US. But it's been a long run. So it's impressive that this open source project has lasted this long and still has such a great energetic group of folks using it. So cheers to Sakai. Happy birthday. So I'd like to thank our sponsors for today's event. And of course, we wouldn't be able to do things like this without our sponsors. So I'd like to thank Learning Experiences, Longsight, EDF, and Poll Everywhere for sponsoring us and helping us deliver on the swag and prizes and the Poll Everywhere activities, as you saw. So the Zoom room that we're using right now, all of that stuff is thanks to our sponsors. So big thank you to them for helping us put on this event. And speaking of sponsors, Poll Everywhere is also doing a drawing. If you attended last year, you may remember we did this last year as well. They're giving away 2 individual instructor accounts for Poll Everywhere that are free to use for a year. And if you would like to be included in the drawing for that, scan this QR code, or you can go to this URL here, bit.ly/SVC poll EV drawing. So either of those ways to go to enter the drawing, because we didn't want to just put everybody in if you weren't interested in Poll Everywhere. So go ahead and sign up for that, and we'll do the drawing at the end of the day for those 2 free instructor accounts. And we do have a great program planned for you guys today, as I mentioned. So we're going to start off with the what's new in Sakai 25 that I'll be going through. And then we will move to Sakai, the progressive web app. So for those of you interested in developments in mobile, that should be of interest. Then Dr. Chuck's going to talk to us about some of the big changes in LTI. We're going to get an update on the VPAT. And we'll have a short lunch break. And then after we come back from lunch, we'll do Sakai trivia. There will be prizes. So make sure you're here for trivia if you'd like a prize. Then we have a presentation on using Xerte with Sakai and some of the new developments in Xerte. And we'll also have a presentation from Pepperdine about how they onboard their new faculty. And then also in the afternoon, Christina is going to be doing a BOF on templates. And we'll have some information from Dr. Chuck on the Sakai Developer School, which is a new initiative he's been doing over the last year or so. And then we'll have, again, some more prizes and wrap up at the end of the day. So that's our agenda. And I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you guys are too. So thank you, everyone, and enjoy the conference. You can stay in the same room, by the way. I made all the rooms the same. I'm just going to pause the recorder so that I have a separate recording here.